Hello Perizat. In this video I'm going to give you feedback to last week's summary. This is the last time I'm giving feedback to summaries, because from next week we will switch all of our attention to the evidence paragraph. So let's begin. I think in the video is better than during the video. Title, Jeff Bezos, good. Discusses his own success. Now remember how we said that we need to express the main idea argumentatively. So argues that, claims that, asserts that. Now I realize that this video is very descriptive, but even if it is, for the exam you have to still try and state the main idea in an argumentative way. So even if there is no obvious argument, you should try and find an implied argument. So he gives these recommendations, right, to success in business. I think success is good, but maybe success in business is even better because it gives a specific context. It's not just any kind of success, right? Now, he does give these 8 recommendations. So what does that imply in terms of an argument? You could say something like, Jeff Bezos argues that in order to be successful, a business entrepreneur needs to follow a number of rules or steps. Something like that. It's a weak argument, but it's still better than no argument, right? So always in the first sentence do your best to state the main idea in an argumentative way. Okay, then you go here and first, after that, subsequently, okay, and basically you summarize the supporting ideas. So let's see. First, he emphasizes, very good use of a reporting verb, the importance of time management, and mentions that more time should be spent thinking about yourself. More time should be spent thinking about yourself sounds like a very egocentric kind of a person just thinking about themselves. So maybe you want to rephrase that to make it a little bit more precise. What does that mean? More time should be spent thinking about yourself. In what way specifically? Okay, so make this more precise, more specific. He advises people, I would say entrepreneurs or future entrepreneurs or those who want to start a company or something like that. In academic writing we don't use people too much. People, things, those kinds of things. For instance, here you've said customers. That's good. So we always want to be as precise as we can. What are these people? Maybe future entrepreneurs or future business owners, right? So we always want to be specific in academic language. He advises business owners or future entrepreneurs to find their own passion at work and then focus on the development of individuals and the wisdom of team building. Yeah, okay, so this so far is clear. You need to find your calling, your passion. Your career shouldn't just be in a job just to get a paycheck at the end of the month, but you should build your career based on your passion, on your calling, right? That's what it says. So you've kind of said it here, but here, I mean, he's talking about teamwork and teams and so forth, but here it's just focus on the development of individuals. Sounds very broad. Again, you want to make that a little bit more specific. So I have seen the video and I know what you're trying to say here, what supporting idea you're expressing, but imagine someone who hasn't seen the video. What will they make of this? What is this development of which individuals, right? So we always want to be as specific as possible so that somebody who hasn't seen the video and who reads the summary will know exactly what the advice is. Okay. After that, he encourages people to have a dream and tells them that although no one can predict their own success, never dare to dream. Why never dare to dream? Do you mean never stop dreaming? Never dare to dream sounds like you should not dream. Although no one can predict their own success, never stop dreaming, right? Or you should dare to dream. So this is the opposite of what he's saying. Never dare to dream means don't dream. So this is unclear. Why never dare to dream? Subsequently, now here we just usually use the surname. The first name implies like you're his friend. You know him personally. Jeff is your buddy, he's your friend. So usually Bezos, or both names is also fine. So usually we use the surname here. Believes that adversity can promote personal growth. This is a very good way of saying it. That's really well expressed. Which means hard work and making choices are the best gifts. Okay. He did say that you should try and earn your success the hard way, through hard work. Don't be shy to work very hard. So you've sort of said it here. Okay. Starting from a small business is also a suggestion of Jeff. Again, we want to use. Even if the competitor is a large-scale company, Jeff still encourages people, meaning business owners, right? Again, we want to be very specific here. To focus on work and satisfy customers by providing his own example. Here, this is a kind of it implies that you will satisfy customers by following Bezos's example. So just grammatically, this doesn't work. Even if the competitor is a large company, Bezos still encourages future business owners to focus on on satisfying their customers. That's it. You don't need to say anything more. And plus, remember how we in this paragraph, we always stay away from example. Evidence and examples, we just stay away from them. But even without that, this just doesn't work grammatically. Logically, it makes it sound like customers, a business owner will satisfy customers by providing his own example. You see, it's illogical. If you want to include this, although you shouldn't, because in this paragraph we are not including examples and evidence, but even if you grammatically, if you had to, you would start with the example at the beginning of the sentence. Based on his own example, or providing his own example, Bezos claims that even if a competitor is a large company, business entrepreneurs should still focus on their work to satisfy their customers, something like that. But again, you don't really need this. Okay, so this is illogical. Plus, we stay away from evidence. Okay. In the end, he suggests that even if the company started very small, entrepreneurs, there we go. See, now instead of people, we have entrepreneurs here, right? That's exactly what you need to do. Be very specific. Entrepreneurs still need to have the confidence to build a grand future, sure. In general, Bezos uses his own experience to encourage young people with dreams to become entrepreneurs. Here, you can use people, because then you've said from just normal people, young people, they will become entrepreneurs. So here it's fine to do that. And I think you have a good conclusion here. But I would still go back to the recommendations. So here, maybe instead of his own experience, you could again mention the recommendations or something like that. But your conclusion is good. I would say work on the introduction, make it sound very argumentative, as argumentative as you can, even though it's difficult in a video like this, because basically there's no argument there. Conclusion is fine. With the supporting ideas, you've used reporting verbs, you've used cohesive devices. Just try to be as specific as you can. And that's all I can advise. The rest is good. Okay. I hope this is helpful to you, Perizat. Good luck on the exam. My recommendation would be go to the rubric. You will have a lot of time in the exam because it's a take-home exam. So you will know what the video is. You will have discussed it with your group mates. Go to the rubric and make sure that everything that the rubric says in all those descriptors, we call them the bullet points, where it says, go for the maximum grade. See the description of the maximum grade point by point and make sure that your summary does that. You will see in the rubric, first sentence needs to be argumentative, last sentence needs to summarize the whole lecture. You will need to include clear ideas, supporting ideas, and all that. Whatever the rubric says, follow that to make sure that you get a good grade. Okay? Good luck.